is here. This is Mr. Drummond that you can see in the background. This is we're in the backyard of his property. And what he was telling me is that he's never had an issue with his drain, but ever since the dump is here, I'm going to show you the drain down here. The drain has been clogged up with
take it off.
debris.
Take it off.
In fact, we'll take it off. The drain has been clogged up with debris. And what he was telling me from the dump, and what Mr. Drummond has been telling me is that other neighbors have had similar problems, and that none of these problems existed prior to the dump. And the idea that it has not had a negative impact on the quality of life of people is just absurd. Absurd. Both with the noise pollution, the air pollution, I can feel the dust in my throat right now. And that's the dust that we saw being airborne.
And it costs how much to drain it?
To have this drain snaked out, it costs $275 for someone to come and snake this drain out.
And you're on a fixed income?
I'm retired and on a fixed income. You know, it's just not right for the people to do whatever they want to do and make the money and then just walk away.
But it's been about a month since we've been here. There's about 30 to 40 days left of the 100 days they said it would take.
One of the main things about the dump that they told us was that when they were cleaning it up, they would make sure that it was being sprayed so that the dust during the removal process did not become airborne. Right? Right now I can actually taste the dust in my own mouth. And when I was here just a couple minutes earlier and they were messing with the dump, you could see the dust flying in the air. And I think you may have gotten it, Sam?
Yes.
I think you may have gotten that.
Did.
I think you may have gotten that dust flying.
And it's flying right into the streets.
And it's flying right into the streets and right into the back of people's homes. So even though we were promised that during the cleanup process there would be precautions to make sure that there was not as much airborne debris, that the dump would be sprayed before things were being moved to reduce the amount of airborne pollution. But again, those promises were broken to the people of East Cleveland, and I don't see any agency out here supervising.
So this gentleman here has been sitting here for a good 5 minutes. I guess he's waiting on more dump trucks to put the debris into the truck. So we'll just see how long it'll take for a truck to show up. I don't know if you can hear it, the motor is on. It's emitting the diesel fuel exhaust that's a carcinogen, that's stated by the EPO as a carcinogen and by the World Health Organization. You can see that tailpipe right there, right above my finger, pointing towards the direction of traffic where people are. So, by the EPA.
Right. So now we're not just getting the debris from the dump, but even the presence of the equipment that's used to remove the dump is further polluting the environment, and all of the trucks that are driving in to carry the debris out are also further polluting the environment. And the idea that this is no hazard to the people of East Cleveland is just ridiculous. It's laughable. This is nothing that anyone would want in their backyard. And the idea that Brandon King had any role in getting rid of it is also laughable. The only role Brandon played was making sure that the dump got here and protecting the people who own the dump. And I don't see anybody from the city of East Cleveland coming here to see that what was promised to be done is being done. Instead of ensuring that the safety of the residents of Noble Road is protected, Brandon's out campaigning.
Doesn't make sense that they're cleaning on the side where you can't see, as opposed to this stuff right here. All of this right here. Going all the way around from the back way to go over there behind the debris instead of just coming right here and going out this way as they were before. I don't understand the issue with the transparency, lack of transparency on that part. And the debris looks like it looks a little darker, which means it's probably a little damp, but still creating a lot of dust.
That's it. Hey, the light's been out over here on the street for over 2.5 months since the accident. They have not repaired anything, and I know they know about it because the police made a report. And they got the people that ran into it. They were driving a new Porsche, so they got to have insurance. So this is a way of getting back at the people. Don't do nothing for them.
It's full of joints to talk because there's water in there, and obviously ain't rain. You know. So that means the drain isn't draining.
It ain't draining.
Because when was the last time it rained?
Huh?
It rained like what, 3-4 days ago?
Probably like a week ago.
Yeah. It rained a little bit like 3-4 days ago.
It should have been down farther than that.
Yeah, but it's not. It should be draining right now.
Yeah, it should be draining because it ain't rain. So yeah, it stopped up. We got problems.
So that's stopped up. It's not draining.